Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add there. That can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
52 blaster.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And his throw here's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The Lance going to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now Wilson on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up. They fake the handoff, now Lance. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Ready up.
Catch by Brandon Ayuk there, and you can see the potential he has to be a big-time playmaker. Over 800 yards as an NFL sophomore, still chasing that first 1,000-yard season. Nice catch there.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 15. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half, it's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Fred Warner, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. The end result was brute force on brute force, but think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
36 power. Left that. 19.
To throw is Wilson.
Albert Okwuegbunam, the intended target.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Wilson to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Wilson.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Wilson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a high kick and hit pretty well. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Jump, 17.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Right back to Mitchell here. 59 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Striker, 3-3.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
And now they'll throw with Lance.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half. Quarter, another big play right there.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good, 52.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Ready.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Throwing now is Lance. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the 49ers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Now Gold for the extra point. And that one. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against the secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. To throw again is Wilson. He completes it to Beckham. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Odell Beckham with career touchdown number 60. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Here we go. Here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
102 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
He's got a man, complete.
And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Here we go. Striker, 3-3.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Yardage back to the 15. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Lance and company going on 4th down.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
They'll try to run with Mitchell.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
Ready.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Ready.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
They actually want the quarterback to keep the ball on an RPO. The running back gasher, you don't want him to throw it downfield to someone open. If he keeps it, there should be a group of people around him to keep him trapped. Instead, he finds a way to get out of there and finds his way going over the goal line and scoring a touchdown.
Gold to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Throwing now is Wilson. He'll get that complete to Albert O. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Wilson to throw. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really